Yeah, hi there, Bill. This is Michael. I am the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at Stealth, the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. And guess what? I'm very familiar with the Pathway program that you talk about in your message. And by the way, I attended Brigham Young University back in the early 90s, believe it or not. And yes, I am a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I'm not sure if you are or not, but that's pretty exciting that you are part of that particular program. And it's nice to meet you, and I'm glad you're one of my students. All right, let's take a look at your situation. So the first time you took the TOEFL exam, you had 15 on the reading, 11 on the listening, you had 18 on the speaking, and then you had 17 on the writing for a total of 61. So you said that test happened after I finished. You probably want to say they're finished, ED, after I finished the TOEFL course in Thailand. But the second, you might want to say here, tried, ED. I tried to learn by myself, and now I'm waiting for the results. I'm really sure I couldn't reach my goal. I want to get at least 76 to apply for an MBA degree and Pathway program. In the same way, I could reach 80 plus, and that would be perfect. Confused about some of the courses I should follow. Yeah, this is a good question. If you have about 2 hours a day, now let's say right now you're approximately 61 to 65. Okay, so you have approximately maybe 15 to 20 points before you can reach your goal. So my recommendation right now, it's tough. I mean, you started off with fairly basic English. You've been improving from there. If you have about 2 hours a day, I would probably recommend my 90-day TOEFL study guide. And I do keep my online course inexpensive. Everything that you do is self-study. You do everything on your own. And when you're completing your pronunciation, speaking, and writing practice tests, I will score them, or one of my TAs will score and give you feedback. And that's kind of how it works. So in the case of the vocabulary, grammar, reading, and listening areas of my course, all of my quizzes and practice tests, you can take those directly online, and you will get your results back online. The computer will score that immediately. Now, I want to be honest with you. So you're from Thailand. I'm actually a professor at California State University, San Bernardino, and I do have a lot of experience teaching international students. And students who come from Thailand, you're going to have a little bit more difficult improving your speaking and pronunciation, especially because Thai and English are very different languages phonetically. And it does take time for you, so you have to really spend some extra time in the speaking area of my course and also in the pronunciation area of my course. The main thing here is you want to begin reducing your accent. Now, it's not easy, but you can do it. Now, here are my recommendations right now based on your situation. So I recommend my 90-day TOEFL study guide. And I would also recommend, in addition to spending 2 hours a day at my online course, I think it's also important for you to spend maybe 45 to 60 minutes a day, if you have the time, reading. You can read magazines, newspapers, and longer books. This is very, very important for your academic English language development, and especially in light of the fact that you want to get a graduate degree. So you need to reach a fairly high level of reading comprehension. Now, in addition to working on your reading on a regular basis, I also recommend you spend about the same amount of time each day with listening. And a lot of students who have good pronunciation and speaking, when they come to my program at California State University, San Bernardino, actually our program, it's not my program, but it's the university's program. The ones who have really good speaking and pronunciation, I'll ask them, I'll say, well, how do you speak so clearly? How do you speak so fluently? and they tell me they watched a lot of movies. And I think it's time for you, if you're not doing that now, to start. So start watching some movies each week in your country in English. And you can also spend time at YouTube if you have YouTube, and you can get a lot of good speaking over there. You can hear a lot of non-native speaker English there. So that's going to be important also. All right, Bill, anyway, welcome to my course. Remember, I'm only an email away when you ever have a question. Don't be afraid to send me a message, and I will answer your email in about 24 hours. And again, in this YouTube video, Bill, I will include a link to the 90-day TOEFL study guide that I recommend for you. And remember, it's step by step. And you have the question, can I finish the course if I practice 2 hours each day? It just depends on how long it takes you to learn the vocabulary words. There's over 1,700 words I have in my online TOEFL course, and you definitely really want to learn those words, especially to help you in your graduate work. Okay, so I'm going to say maybe you can finish in 2 hours if you spend 2 hours each day in my 90-day TOEFL study guide, maybe. All right, thank you.